Hey guys, Stephanie here, making a quick little video to show you the basic functions of your security panel. So let's check it out. All right, so we're just gonna start by pointing out the icons you see on your screen. First off, you have your date and your time. Right there, we'll have your 5-day forecast, connection to Wi-Fi, power, and right here is your panel volume. You can adjust that as needed. You're gonna hear things out of that like front door, back door, things of that. Tap that X. All that does is bring you back to the home page. Next icon over are your panic buttons. So if you do have an emergency in the house, you can come over to the panel and press and hold for 2 seconds. Contact whoever it is that you need to there. Tap the X once again to bring you back home. So now we're just going to talk about the green screen here. So this is indicating that all the sensors are closed and your house is ready to arm. Now, if there was an area of your house that was open,
front door,
like your front door, then the screen goes black and it's telling you can't arm your security system until that sensor has been closed. So now we're ready to go again. You're going to notice 2 modes. One is stay and the other one is away. So if you do have motion detectors with our system, this is actually going to be important. So stay means that you're staying in the house. So when you arm it to stay, all that it does is ignore your motion detectors. Now when you arm it to away, that means no one should be in the house moving around. And so it's going to arm your motion detector. So let's go ahead and do stay for right now. So all you do is take your finger, put it in the X and slide it over and let it go. Now it will go ahead and arm in 60 seconds and your house will be fully armed. Okay, we're back. It's been 60 seconds. So now you can see the screen colors actually changed to orange, which means that your system is fully armed. Now to disarm, all you do is put your finger here in the middle, drag it down, and then it will ask for your 4-digit PIN. Now let's talk about what happens if you open the door to come in.
disarm now.
At this point, it's going to give you 30 seconds to come and disarm your security system. The default PIN for the panel is all ones.
Disarm now. System disarmed. Ready to arm.
Now, if you don't make it in that 30-second time frame or you set your alarm off accidentally for any reason, that's okay. Just be prepared to come over to the panel and the live operator will ask if you're all right, and they're going to ask for your verbal password, so just make sure to have that handy. All right, so now we're just going to talk about the last icon, which is these 3 dots right here. The first thing that pops up is the customer care line and support.vivint.com. Now, you're going to contact me if you have any questions or concerns regarding equipment, but if it's something I cannot help you with, I'm going to refer you to these resources here. Off to the left-hand side, you're going to see devices, users, security, in general. The only other section I am going to talk to you guys about is a user section. The rest of them are just settings, so I encourage you to go through and look and see what they do. So let's tap users. 1111. We have the duress user, the primary admin user, which when the panel is registered to you, that will have your name right there, and then adding a new user. So to add users, simply tap and it walks you through it step by step. And then we have the primary admin user, which once again is you. Now there's not a lot you can even do in this section other than to change your PIN. You can also change your name if you'd like. So to change your PIN, all you do is tap PIN right there. And then it's going to ask for your new PIN at this point. So let's just go ahead and do 2s, save. And once again, it's gonna have you confirm it. So now the PIN for the panel is all 2s. Now the last thing to talk about is the duress user. So the duress user is listed as another user in your system because their PIN will do something different than what your PIN does. That PIN is 2580. Let's pull up a keypad so you can look at that. Now, when I opened my front door, the screen popped up for me to come and disarm it. And it was an orange backdrop. So what the duress user does is, let's say you're coming into your home and all of a sudden you have a criminal following you into your home with you, telling you to come disarm your security system. Under those circumstances, you'll come to the panel where the keypad pops up, and instead of punching in your own PIN, you're gonna punch in 2580 right down the middle. Now what that's going to do is just make it appear as if everything is fine. Your house is once again ready to arm, while it sends a silent duress signal to the police. So it makes it look like to the intruder, you're being compliant, but in all reality, the police are on their way, no questions asked or phone calls. All right, so that was it, pretty simple. Keep in mind, I'm gonna be sticking around to make sure I answer all of your questions for you. Thanks for watching.